Hello everybody, happy Monday. Hello little Terra. Here's my little Caelum. Hi baby boy. And I think Luna, yep, Luna's munching on some hay over there. Hi babies. So as you can see, the cage is absolutely filthy. So it is time for the weekly cage change. I do the daily routines of just sweeping up the poop, refilling their food, hay, and water. But once a week, I do a complete cage clean. Obviously, I still sweep up the poops, but I completely change everything to fresh fleece. Hello, little Caelum. I give everybody a nice, fresh, clean fleece, new beds. I clean out the water bottles, the pellet dish, completely change out the bedding in their litter box. I also clean out hay racks, basically do a deep clean of everything so they have a nice, fresh, clean cage for them to poop all over again. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Stay tuned. Alright, so first things first, I gotta get the piggies out of the cage. Clean up the cage, make sure that they have a hay and a couple places to hide so they feel nice and safe. And they'll be here for a little while I'm cleaning everything else out. Alright, so I start with the top part of the cage. In this bed, I actually have 2 pee pads, so I just switch out the pee pad. And I wash this one every other week, because if they do use the restroom on it, they usually just do it on the pee pad. In the hay rack, even though it feels like a waste, any leftover hay, I just throw it away. It's better to give them nice fresh hay every time. And I also, because this is their actual cage cleaning day, I wash everything too. Basically, the only tools I really use are dustpan for sweeping up most of the stuff, and when I get to cleaning the chloroplast, I have a mixture of water and vinegar and a towel just to super clean everything up. Okay. But I make sure fleece is nice and clean of hay and poops for when I throw this into the washing machine. I don't like to leave it really dirty for the next person. I feel super rude. And also it's a little easier to sweep up off of the chloroplast than on the fleece, so it's best to just get everything off of here. Alright, so now we just want to sweep up clean, and then I'll get into cleaning the actual chloroplast. So I just like to spray this as water and vinegar, and I just have a towel, because they, especially since Caelums come in, they kind of spray everywhere, not to mention the corners. Sometimes the fleece doesn't catch it and he gets on the chloroplast, and I don't want that to go bad, so I like to make it nice and fresh. Chloroplast is nice and clean, so I just gotta put the fresh liner. They're gonna be rainbow sloths this week. Couple beds for up here. Put this little bed, and the cactus, I got fresh pea pad for this one. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing with the bottom. So this is the popular area. These last a little while throughout the week, so I'll do one side for the first half, which you can see is kind of filthy, and halfway through the week, flip it, end of the week, completely change it for a nice fresh one. The same thing for the bottom. I just sweep off the blanket onto the chloroplast so it's nice and clean for the wash. Well, as clean as it can be for the washing machine. And clean the chloroplast. Can't even see that word. Okay. So the cage was a good size for when it was 2 girls. And don't get me wrong, it is plenty of room for the 3 of them. My goodness, I didn't think that a peep would be harder with 3 piggies as opposed to 2. The cage gets so messy. Alright, time to do the litter box. So I keep a towel underneath because the very first time I cleaned it, there was condensation underneath, which was really gross. So I just put a towel just to prevent that from happening. So make sure that the litter box is extra clean, because I do use it a lot. I do still use the paper bedding in here. I am going to be changing to fleece sometime in the near future. I'd like to switch right now, but my sewing machine is broken, so I cannot make my own liners at the moment. Same mixture, vinegar and water. Just wipe it down nice and clean. wipe down the chloroplasts in the bottom area. Alright, it's all nice and clean. Let's go ahead and put litter box in. So this will be the fresh towel to go underneath it. Potty pads. Always put one under the water because the water tends to drip. And they like to hang out in this corner, so I'll put one over here too. Those I'll change out throughout the week. And this particular week they're getting the carrot house. I'm gonna give them a little pouch they like to snuggle into, especially because it gets pretty cold here at night. Their cage is nice and fresh and clean. Probably the only time you will see it without poop in the cage. And that's how I clean out my cage every week. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. We post a new video every Monday morning, including educational, how-tos, and updates on my piggies' lives. If you have any questions or future video suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Also, how often do you change your piggies' cage? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day.